Hello everybody, MBR here, and we are back with a brand new rebuild. This is going to be some of the pre-recorded rebuilds that I'm doing because as of right now, as of you watching this, I am over and visiting family right now. And I'm going to be visiting family for a few weeks. So, yeah, I'm obviously not going to be able to bring my equipment with me. And also, the family, I don't want to disrupt them, stuff like that. So I will be pre-recording most of these, and I will be still doing streams while I am still here at my house, well, at my apartment. So, yeah, let's get right into this. Today, we are rebuilding the Miami Dolphins. And, honestly, it's a pretty good roster. Um, if I must say so myself, it is a pretty nice roster. Not pretty nice, pretty bad. Sorry. This is not a good roster. Being completely honest, we have two franchise tackles. I'll give him that in Juwan James and Lermy Tunsil. But other than that, there really isn't that much. Josh Sitton is old. Daniel Kilgore is Daniel Kilgore. And Mike Isiat, I can't pronounce that name. He's young. I'm going to see what he develops into. But if he doesn't develop into anything, we're probably just going to draft. But most likely this offensive line is going to get rebuilt. And so is his quarterback situation. Ryan Tannehill, I can say he's a good quarterback in real life. He is. He was transforming under Gase into kind of that guy. And then he kind of got injured, which really, really sucks. So, yeah, and he's about to be 30. He's only 81 overall. We're going to have to trade him away. Same thing with Frank Gore. The guy's a legendary running back. You know, he's finally reunited in Miami. He's had 1,000 yards. So many consecutive seasons. I can't even count anymore. But you're going to have to trade him away. And then this wide receiver core. Yikes. Hopefully Davante Parker does develop into something. I'm going to put him at the 1. Then we also have Kenny Stills, and we have Danny Amendola. So there's not really much promise in that. We also do have the young tight end Mike Gesicki here, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm excited to see what he's going to do. But we also have AJ Derby here too. And then looking at this defense, it is disgusting, you guys. This cornerback situation is not the best with Xavier Howard, who I'm going to try out. I'm going to see how these cornerbacks do. None of them's going to be, none of them are going to be traded away or anything. We're going to see how they do. Then we have the free safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, which I didn't do it this time, but I'm going to start doing it to where I go through all the rookies and actually switch their development traits because that needs to be switched. But, yeah, we have Minka Fitzpatrick here. And, yeah, this guy probably should have been picked with the 4th pick, but hey. And also we do have the rookie Jerome Baker, who I think was pretty good out of Ohio State, so that's going to be fun. Him working against 2 other Ohio State players, and Roquan McMillan and Stephon Anthony. Oh, no, Stephon Anthony from Clemson, sorry. Sorry about that. But, yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like. This D-line's decent. Cam Wake is on the wrong side of 30. Yikes. Alright. But we do have young D-tackles here. I'm actually going to start Jordan Phillips. Yeah. I'm going to start Jordan Phillips. We also do have Devon Godshaw. And it's always good. We'll have to look at the trade center. Ooh. Need to turn my phone off. Alright. But we need to go to the free agents. Trey Boston, but we don't really need him. Even though he can't play cornerback for us if we needed it. But this is one free agent that's always here. I don't know why. The guy is so good. Quick development, Malik Dowell. There's no doubt I am going to sign him. He's going to make our D-line better, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And other than that, I have no other free agent acquisitions. So let's actually get to trading, and I will come back to you guys when I do have a trade partner for these players. For that much, but we did find a trade partner. We're going to be sending him to New York Giants for a 4th round pick. It was really the only thing I could find that could, like, anyone would take him. There was no one who had double interest in any of our players. So I had to get the 4th round pick for him because I don't want to trade away any of our picks. So, yeah, that's going to have to be what we're going to trade Ryan Tannehill for. It's kind of sad. Guy's a good quarterback, but at least we got a 4th round pick out of it. Basically, I know I said I wasn't going to trade any picks, but I really did want this 1st round pick because the Colts don't usually do that good, and they basically give away their picks. So we're sending Frank Gore back to Indianapolis for Frank Gore, 4th round pick, well, next year's 4th round pick, and this year's 5th round pick for the projected 25th overall pick, but trust me, it's not going to be a 25th overall pick. And I do believe we still have 2 trade pieces to trade, so I will see you guys. Alright, so basically, I switched William Hayes into a right end. So the deal is William Hayes, Robert Quinn, and this year's 3rd round pick for 2 1st round picks, one for this year and one for next year. And I think that is going to be all the trading we are going to do today. I did compile quite a few picks, but I will show you guys what the team is looking like. It is not looking good, just to say. I'm going to have Brock Osweiler at quarterback. I'm actually going to see, is there anyone in free agency I can get who's better than Osweiler? If not, it's just who we're going to have to roll with, and it doesn't look like. David Fales was on our team last year. You know what? They've been saying all this stuff out of Philadelphia about Nate Sudfeld. How he could be a future MVP, how he looks so good. So we're going to sign Nathan Sudfeld, and we're going to put that to the test right here. If he's such an MVP, if he can be the next MVP, let's see him be it. And we're going to start Nate Sudfeld. And also, I do need to sign a backup halfback because, yeah, I just need to. I think we will sign. Actually, we'll sign Trey Mason, man. This guy could have been one of the next good running backs, but they got caught early, so it worked out probably better for them in the long run, but hey. Alright, so we have Kenyon Drake starting at running back, Nate Sudfeld at quarterback. See our wide receivers. This is our defense right here. D-line is actually looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Cam Wake, of course, is going to anchor it. I decided he's a Dolphins legend. I got to keep Cam Wake, man. I have to. I wanted to trade him, but I said, I can't do that to Cam Wake. That's Cam Wake. And then I'm also going to have Malik McDowell start right there. We have Davante Godshot. And we also have the rookie Charles Harris out of Mizzou. Pretty sure he was their 1st round pick this year. I'm very sure about that. Yeah, he was. So we are going to put all these players into action, and we are going to see how they play. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. See you guys in a sec. Alright, guys. We did not make the playoffs, unsurprisingly. We did not make the playoffs, but it did look like a few of our players did progress a tiny bit, which is good. So I'm not mad about that. We went 2-14. Nice. Alright, Nate Sudfeld, 21 passing touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Decent numbers, I have to say. Decent numbers. Kenyon Drake, over 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 fumble. Trey Mason, 7 touchdowns. Receiving, Danny Amendola, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. 552 and 4 for Davante Parker. 6, 26 and 3, and 5, 45 and 2 for Kenny Stills. Blocking, who gave the most sacks? Larry Tunsil at 23. Sick. Alright. On the defense, Roquan McMillan led us in tackles. Oh my god. Alright. Have yourself a season. 152 tackles. Malik McDowell with 7 tackles for loss. 12 sacks by Cameron Wake. 8 by Charles Harris. 7.5 by Davante Godshot. And 6.5 by Malik McDowell. With our secondary, 4 picks for Xavier Howard, 2 for Roquan McMillan, 2 for Bobby McCain, 2 for Rashad Jones, 1 for Jerome Baker, 1 for Tony Lippett, and 1 for Minkah Fitzpatrick. Looking at the yearly rewards, Phillip Rivers wins MVP. We're in the AFC. Yep, we are in the AFC. So Phillip Rivers. Defensive Player of the Year is Melvin Ingram. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Leonard Fournette. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Roquan McMillan, with Jerome Baker coming in at 3. And yeah. So overall, not the best season. We are going to draft a quarterback. Don't worry, we're not staying with Nate Sudfeld. We're not staying with Nate Sudfeld, sadly. We're going to draft a quarterback. And so, as we sim to the offseason, I'm actually talking about a little bit of the Dolphins offseason, because this is a short thing, so I'm not going to cut. But Dolphins had a pretty good offseason. At least I think. Overall, they're trying to do a win now mode, but it's not. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. It depends all on Ryan Tannehill. The defense is not good. It isn't. The linebackers, unless someone like a Roquan McMillan can step up their game a lot, it's not going to be the best for them. All right, so looking at who we have to re-sign, I'm re-signing Malik McDowell. I'm just gonna give him exactly what he wants. Yup. I am not gonna re-sign Trey Mason, neither J-Roy. There's no one else I am gonna re-sign. So luckily we didn't have too many big name free agents there. So we're gonna sim to next week, and we're gonna start the free agency period. All right. So let's see what we have here. Cameron Brate. We don't need Cameron Brate. You have no players at left end. Yikes. All right. Trey Boston. We have Minkah Fitzpatrick, Eric Reed. I can draft. There really isn't that many people that I want. I mean, another wide receiver would be pretty nice, but there really isn't very many here that I want. A backup tight end like a Will Tye would be pretty sick. There, Quentin Spain. I will try to bid on Quentin Spain. Looking at everyone else, isn't the strongest free agency class, so I'm going to try to bet on Quentin Spain. He's only 26, 3 years, out of West Virginia. I'm going to give him that much. It's 94. Let the Kansas City Chiefs have him. We don't have to pay that position. We can draft that position. So, yeah. I will see you guys when we get to the draft. I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, so we have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. I might see if I can trade this down. Looking at it, wow, not good stats though. We need to draft a quarterback. So this guy looks pretty good. So does these 2 mobile guys. Actually look pretty decent. A- throw power. Well, A throw power. B on the run. Decent, not super good. But I'm not gonna draft him number 1 overall. Is there anyone else I want? Wideout is actually a big need for us. That's why I'm gonna go to a trade center. We're gonna trade down with the Giants. I'm going to go and trade down with the Giants. I'm going to try to trade away our number 1 pick. And I'm going to try to get their number 2 pick, their pick next year, a 2nd rounder, for the number 1 overall pick. Thank you. All right. So we just got a ton of value in that. And they're going to take the left tackle. I'm actually going to look to see what else we can get here. The Browns, they want to trade number 5 pick, 2 first-round picks. There's no reason why I shouldn't take that. The quarterback we want is the number 3 overall QB. and I have the fifth pick, and a quarterback still hasn't been taken. So we're gonna take a quarterback right here. But yeah, we're gonna go to quarterback, and we want you right here, Shane Bolitnikoff. We're gonna see if he is any good. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he's any good. Out of Miami too. 79 normal development. I'll take it. I'll take it. He'll get to quick soon. We just need to put a good team around him for him to get to quick. So I think now with him taken, I'm going to try to structure the rest of my drafts. I'm going to say, we only looked at strong safety. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Whoa, 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 whoa. What other picks do we have? We need this guy. Whew, yikes. We also need a cornerback, and you're projected to go middle of the first round. We're at our 7th pick right now. Alright, so we have actually two guys, because this Brian Duncan guy does not look bad either. He actually looks a lot better than him. Same, actually better combine rating too. This guy might be the one we go with. If we can get both, that would be perfect. I'm going to try to trade down. I'm going to trade down again. If I can get a 2018 pick, 2018 first round pick. I can't get any decent ones I want to trade this down with, so I think our bigger need is that cornerback, so we're going to take the cornerback that I want. Even though this guy looks nuts. You know what? We're going to take him. This guy looks absolutely nuts. 78 quick development. That's actually really good. Let's hope he isn't taken. I think that was him, Funches. Let's hope and pray it was him. All the cornerbacks are taken. Are you actually kidding me? How do all the cornerbacks get taken that fast? That makes zero sense. So I think we're just going to go... We're going to go with... We're going to go with this guy, Justin Brown. I'm going to see what he brings to the table. 80 overall. That is not bad at all. I am not mad at that. Good 80 overall cornerback. And then with the 21st pick, now I'm going to structure my draft. Now that I have everything kind of placed in the right place. Hold on, give me one sec. I need to. God. Wide receivers is something that we still need. Ooh. Alright, let's look at some of these wideouts. Projected to go there. Ooh, this guy actually looks very good. In the 3rd round, I'm not sure if we don't have a 3rd round pick. God damn it. This guy also looks really good. Also a 3rd round pick. So, yeah, I mean, we can go with either if we want to. Michael Green would definitely be the better one. So I think I'm good at wideout. Guards, is there any... Because we do need guards, and usually with guards, you just look for the top 3 is what I look for in top 3 or top 4. So this guy is top 4. Usually it goes pretty good. So, like, you don't really need to look... Ooh. You don't really need to look so much at the actual stats or the... I guess you could say the scouting ability. This guy is someone I'm picking. These two are probably going to be my right and left guard. Unless any of these other guys I've scouted are number 1, which neither of them aren't. So I'm going to try to get those two as my left and right guard. Alright, and we have to remember, we're probably not going to make the playoffs next year either. So I'm going to anyone I want to take with this pick, I don't think so. Another cornerback would be pretty nice, but I just don't think we need it. Yeah, I just don't think that we need the other quarterback. Cornerback, sorry. But this guy might be someone to look forward to. How many second round picks? We only have 2 second round picks. So that's going to be a little bit of trouble. Let's see if we can get a third one. I want to see if I can get a third second round pick with this one. Because we already have a lot of picks for next year. Pick 40. 2019. I will see if 2018. Yeah, everyone's just trading me second round picks. I think I'm actually going with the Patriots. It gives us more for next year too. You have to remember this is more than a 1-year rebuild. So we're going to have the number 1 overall pick in the second round. And with this pick, ooh, there's a lot of guys we need. But I think I'm going to take the guard first. I'm going to take the guard first. I'm going to take the guard TJ Schneider here. He's what? 3rd, you're 2nd. We're going to take... No, we're not. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. I'm going to see if I could trade back in the second round. Oh, shoot, wait. I actually have pick 1 and pick 2. Hold on. Wait a minute. How many second round picks do I have for this? Okay, so I pick 1 and I pick 2, and I have the 30th pick. So it actually makes stuff a lot less stressful here. We can pick every guy that we want. Should go early 3rd round, and you are late 3rd round. So we're going to pick... Ooh, but we also have Watts here, who looks like an absolute monster. But I think we're going to have to draft on need here. And we need a wide receiver. This guy doesn't look bad. 81 overall, the slow development. That I think he's still going to benefit us. He's still going to benefit us, I think. And then going to our draft board, he's still here, so we're going to take him. TJ Schneider, 75 overall. They're going to be starting in our system, so that's perfectly fine. So with our 2 4th-round picks, is there anyone? Yeah, only undrafted center and a center. So we have 2 centers here that we can get an undrafted guy. So we're going to trade away these 4th-round picks for hopefully 3rd-round picks for next year. Try to up. Can we get a 3rd-round pick? If not, yeah. I'm just going to draft the guys I need then if we cannot get the picks I want. Is there anyone else we can get? This wide receiver actually doesn't look bad. 5th rounder. I think I'm actually going to take this wide receiver. Good 3-cone and good 20-yard shuttle, which are 2 things you really have to look for in a wide receiver and as a route runner. Alright, I'll take that as a 4th receiver. Honestly, I will take that as a 4th receiver. And then no one's going to offer us a 3rd-round pick, so I'm going to take this guy here. He's number 1 in the bench press, 72 overall. Not the best. Not the best. And we have the 6th, and do we have a 7th-round pick? We do. We have a lot of 7th-round picks. Alright. Let's chill out. We have 2 guys that we want, so we're going to take William Austin. Center, 69 overall. God, that's one time where the bench press kind of fails you. That is the one time where the bench press really fails you. And let's see. 4th in the bench press, 32 reps, 65 overall. Alright. That's why you need to pick top 3. And we're just going to advance the end of the draft because I have no one else I want to take. No superstar development, which kind of gets me a tiny bit angry. I do not. I usually draft superstar development if you guys ever see my live streams. Draft that first. So, that's a little sad. Go to next week. And we just have to hope we have a good free agency period. Because we are definitely not making the playoffs this year. We're going to make sure everyone is starting supposed to be. We have Bolitnikoff. You go sign some goddamn halfbacks. I want to get Green because he has, those are really good stats. I'm going to get him in the number 1 receiver slot because I think he just should be the number 1 receiver. We're also going to be starting we're going to start our guy right here. And we're going to let Be Here sit. Actually has really good stats. So we're going to start the 2 rookies on the off. No. We're going to let sit and stay. But Draw Beer's better, so we're going to keep him there. And then we have our 2 tackles. Mike Gesicki is still here. On the defensive side, okay, so Brown is going to be here at slot cornerback. The linebackers look like they're starting to come together. We just need to get a right outside linebacker because Chico Alonso is... Oh shit, I thought he was 30 years old. Surprisingly, he isn't, so I'm not so sure about that. We need to get a... I'm actually going to go sign a right end. Sorry. Can we not access free agency? Why can we not access? Available the first week of the preseason. It is the first week of the preseason. Send to next week because I actually do need to get some free agents. So send to next week really quickly. Alright. 1-0 in the preseason. Alright, so I guess we're not going to be able to sign any free agents. That kind of sucks. They'll probably sign it for us. So, yeah, so let's sim to the end of the... We're going to sim to the start of regular season. It's only 2 weeks, so I'm going to talk a little bit here. Yeah, what I was saying about the Dolphins, their draft, I think, was actually pretty good. Getting Jerome Baker and Minka Fitzpatrick. And they drafted on highest player available, and luckily that was also added place of need, which I think is going to bode very well for them. As if win now mode or not, their wide receiving core is kind of lackluster. I like Albert Wilson, but not sure. And we just have this locked. So that is nice. We're just going to go to our Coach XP, though. Before anything happens, we're going to go to our Coach XP. Player progression. We already have the quarterback, so I actually want to get... I can't get the O-line right now. Alright, so we'll get it next offseason. That makes it better. Alright, let's sign some free agents really quickly. Yeah, we just need to sign a... We need to just sign some halfbacks, honestly. And we can sign a left end, 75 overall. That's actually pretty nice. We'll take him. We will take him. Take that all day, every day. And he is going to... We have Josh Sweat. This guy's an absolute beast in this game. I just want to say that. I played a rebuild with him. He's an absolute beast. We're going to switch him over at right end. I'm going to switch him to right end. This guy's an absolute beast in this game. I still remember he had double-digit sacks for me every single season. Alright, I'm actually going to put him left end. He's a better left end, so... He's a better left end, so we're going to put him at left end. This guy's an absolute beast, though. Trust me, we're going to see it. I did a Giants rebuild, not the one I put on the channel, just one, just for fun, for myself. Just to have fun with it. And he did absolutely amazing. I swear, there was a season where he had 16 sacks. I think it was his second season. He had 16 sacks, which was crazy. And then we also do have this guy here who looks pretty nice, too. So that's going to be fun to use. But I guess I will see you guys. We need to cut 2 players. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. Well, actually, let's sim. I'll see you guys during the playoffs, which we're probably not going to make this year, but we'll see. See you guys then. Alright, so as predicted, we did not make the playoffs. Josh Sweat is up to a 77. Charles Harris is up to an 81. It looks like our cornerbacks are progressing a tiny bit. Does look like our quarterback progressed a ton. I think that's a Rookie of the Year. I think that might be a Rookie of the Year, and I do not know why you are starting. Progressed to an 83. Alright, so we go 6 and 10. 32 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. decent rookie season. I'll give that. Rushing, over 1,000 yards for Kenyon Drake, 4 touchdowns. Receiving, over 1,000 yards for Michael Green, 13 touchdowns. That's what I like to see out of my players. 9, 10, and 6 from Gesicki, 608 and 4, and 798 and 5 for Kenny Stills. Blocking, who gave the most sacks? Larry Tunsil, but 12 isn't that bad. Roquan McMillan led the way in tackles again. 12 tackles for loss for Malik McDowell. Charles Harris with 9.5 sacks. Malik McDowell with 7.56 for Devon Godshaw. Wow, 4.5 for Josh Sweat. 3 for Roquan McMillan, 2 for Hakeem, and the rest. Got 4 interceptions by Roquan McMillan, 3 from Jerome Baker, 2 for Justin Brown, 2 for Xavier Howard, and 2 for Bobby McCain. That is absolutely sensational, you guys. Man, that's pretty good. I did not at all expect that type of season to come out. We don't have anyone in the MVP race, though. We have anyone for the Offensive Player of the Year. Le'Veon Bell did win it, though. Shane Blitnikoff comes in at number 10. Defensive Player of the Year, Justin Houston. If anyone here, Roquan McMillan. So I like to see Offensive Rookie of the Year, Shane Blitnikoff. Michael Green right there with him. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Brian Duncan, with Justin Brown coming in at number 3. Our rookies are starting to show up, and that's what I like. We just need to get, honestly, Josh Sweat's going to progress. This D-line is going to progress. We just need to get better. Secondary, Rashad Jones is getting older. And it looks like our linebacker is doing pretty good. We should need to draft one more, I think. Just one more. And we will be pretty good. We'll be out here. This team is really starting to come together. We might need to draft another halfback. I don't want to say I kind of like Kenyon Drake, but we might. It depends on his contract situation, because I'm pretty sure his contract is up this year. And I'm not sure. I'm going to see how much he wants, but I don't, yeah. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, if the contract, it depends on how much he wants, and if that, I know I can draft a good halfback, so, yeah, I can draft a good halfback. I've drafted some gems in the 3rd round, stuff like that before, and it isn't really hard to draft halfbacks if you haven't scouted. So, we're going to sign back Juwan James. Juwan James has done very well for us. Tennessee. I was going to sign back, of course, we're going to sign back Davante Parker. We're going to sign back Jerome Baker. He never wants to stay. I think he stays. Yes, he does. We're going to sign back Josh Sweat. Yes. And I think that's everyone. We actually do want to sign back Jordan Phillips. He's good depth. I think I just gave him a little bit too much, $13 million, but hey, whatever floats his boat. Bobby McCain, he's 26. I'll give him a deal, but not for $16 million. I'll give you a 2-year deal. Just for we have some spending money, I guess. Give him a 1-year deal. Actually, he's younger. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. But we have, I'd rather have the $40 million in free agency. So we're not going to re-sign Bobby McCain. Let's go into the free agency period and see what is going on in free agency. So we have Melvin Gordon. They just answered our prayers, you guys. They have answered our prayers. This is the person we needed right here. He is going to be the next great Dolphins running back. And I am fine with overpaying for him. I will overpay as much as I need to. I'm at 100. You know, I'm bumping it up even more because I've had some bad luck with free agencies. So 106. Leonard Williams, he's 25. If I can switch him to D tackle, which is what I'm probably going to do, that would actually be pretty. That would be pretty good to have him. I'm just looking at cornerbacks, though. TJ Carey's here, which wouldn't be bad. He actually really wouldn't be that bad. No offers made on him either. I'm not going to give you 5 mil. I'll give... He's 29. He's 81 overall. I'm not going to give you that much money. I'll give you 3.99 mil. Basically 4 mil. We don't need anyone here. We can draft here. 23 overall, left outside linebacker. We'll try and get Owasu, but I doubt. Whoa, that's a little bit overpaying. I get he's 23.78, but I don't want to overpay for my players. 4 years, 15 million. Yeah, I don't feel like paying him a lot, so I think I'm gonna take Leonard Williams here. I'm gonna take Leonard Williams. I'm gonna try to get Leonard Williams. 17 bids. If I can get him at the D tackle role, that would actually be pretty nice. He only has 73 speed. So do we have top bid? This might come back to bite us. 14 mil in cap left. We might have to not sign a few players. I don't think I'm gonna do it. We don't need him. We don't need him. So I'm not going to. We're not going to for this one, so I'm just gonna withdraw the offer. And we're just gonna go with this. So send him to the next week. Alright, so Melvin Gordon rejected. Really? He really... This is what I'm talking about. I've not been able to get any free agents. Like, I have to overpay to the max to get them. We were deleting... Where did he go? I just want to see, where did he go? Like... Melvin Gordon went to the Bills for 99. We were at 105. That's actually angering. Like, That's annoying. That's really, really annoying. Alright, well, I guess I will see you guys for the draft. See you guys in a sec. Alright, you guys, we have the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th pick. So let's see what we can do with those picks. Looking at it, right guard and center are 2 positions of need. And I intend on getting both those positions in this draft. And looking at the centers, this guy who is a late 1st rounder doesn't look bad at all. And then this late 4th rounder, which I'm pretty sure, we have a ton of picks. We will be fine. We will be completely fine. Alright, so looking at middle linebacker, I just want to draft just a backup middle linebacker. So this guy in the 2nd round might do pretty well. There's someone there just to back up Roquan McMillan, so we're going to try that out. And then also we always need to get better at the cornerback spot. I think there are 2 guys, actually might be. I'm going to look at these 3 guys right here to draft, but at this position, I don't think there's anyone pressing that we need to draft. He's a late 1st rounder. He's a 4th rounder. And then there are also going to be a few other pieces that we're going to try to fill in. So most of this draft is going to be kind of filler, I guess you can say. So we're going to just try to trade away this pick. And I will take a 2019. Well, actually, I want to take a 2020 pick. Yeah. I'll take this pick right here from the Browns. We do get a 2nd round pick this year, but I'm trying to trade away all my picks for next year. So I'm actually going to take just the 2 guys that I want. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 guys that I want right here. And we should actually just go to our draft board. We do have quite a bit of people, though. I am not going to lie, we do. So we're going to take the center out of Tennessee. Alright, 77 Superstar Development. That is perfect. We got something we didn't get last draft. Now we're going to make our pick again. And we are going to get the first round cornerback right here. Mid first round, 80 overall superstar. He looks to be probably our franchise cornerback. And then we're going to go all the way down. And is there anyone else that I want? From what it looks like, no. I think I actually am going to take someone with this pick. I think I'm going to take a second. No, I'm going to take the middle linebacker here. When are you projected to go? Middle first round. We're going to take Steven Torres with this pick. 80 overall, quick development. So he's going to be starting behind Roquan McMillan. Unless we get him at left outside linebacker, which would be perfect. But I don't know. Is there actually anyone decent? He actually looks pretty nice and stuff. Ooh, this guy does not look bad at all. And Proto, so we're going to probably try to get those two in the 6th round, which I do have 2 6th-round picks, so that might be available. So now looking in the 2nd round. In the 2nd round, I'm going to pick our only real 2nd-round guy that we want, and that is going to be Martinez Billington. Probably not going to be that good, but we just need cornerback depth. It never hurts to get cornerback depth, so I'm more than happy with that. And then I actually do want to look for a halfback. Is there anyone? We did not even scout any. That is absolutely perfect. These guys are predicted to go middle first round and late first round. I'm going to go with the power back. I think we're just going to go with the power back here. Yeah, that's why I don't like picking these, because usually when it does that, there's something wrong with the prospect, and I think we kind of knew what was wrong with them there. So there's no one I want to pick in this spot, so we're actually just going to trade it away. We're going to try and get a 2nd-round pick, and we do. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, in the 3rd round, actually this other cornerback, who again probably isn't going to be that good, but as long as we get depth, and that is going to be the biggest part about this draft, because that's something that we lacked, because we had a lot of good players, but not a lot of good depth. So, and then I think I'm just going to go 76 quick development. Alright, so I think that kind of shores up our offensive line too, right there. On the 5th round, I'm just going down the list and picking my players where they need to be picked. I don't have 2 6th-round picks. So you're projected to go middle. So are you. I think I'm just going to go with Kevin Bibula. 70 overall, 3-4 pass rusher. Not what I hoped for. And then with our 2nd, 5th-round pick, I'm going to pick the prototype, who I think will fit more in our system. 71. We just have not had any luck. No luck trying to draft out of that position group. There's always one position group every single time you play. Every single time you play a Madden franchise, there's that one position group. And this guy looks pretty decent. 71 overall. Alright. Again, depth. That is something that I don't really have anyone else I want to pick, so we're just going to advance to the end of we're just going to advance to the end of the draft. But that is one big thing that we need, is depth. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I am a big preacher about depth, because it can really make or break a team. Especially in Madden, if you don't have good depth, you don't really have anything. And it's really weird how it goes. So I try to just pick as much depth as I can. So looking at it, we have... Alright, we're going to have Marquise Green back at receiver number 1. He did good. Sadly, only a slow development, which really sucks. Who's the guy we just picked? A quick development. I don't know why you're at right guard. He's going to start over Isanada or whatever his name is. He's going to start over him. So we have these two, and then we have Josh Sitton, who's, again, not the best, but we're going to have to stay with him. We're kind of locked into him because then after that we only have a 77, who's decent, but I don't think will do the job for us. So other than that, oh, God. Steven Council. Sanchez Council. I want to put him in, but at the same time I don't. 29, Kiko Alonso. We're going to see how this pass rush does. Dave, you do not need to be down here. You need to be right there. Yeah. I want our superstar development cornerback right there, and then Jerome Brown right there. Since the regular season overall, I think we did pretty good in the draft. Again, that superstar development, a ton of quicks. Really, really did shore up our draft. It shored up our offensive line. And I think this year we can try and make a playoff push. I don't know, though. Basically, what I do with the playoffs is once we make the playoffs, if we don't win the Super Bowl, it is we go to one more year and then that's it. Or what I do is that if we do win the Super Bowl, I just cut it off there. So that's what we're going to try to do here. And I'm really excited. So let's see where this takes us, and I will see you guys in the playoffs. Well, hopefully in the playoffs. I'll see you guys in a sec. Didn't make the playoffs. Doesn't look like we had the best of years. We went 3-13. There's always this year of quarterbacks where they kind of take a very big regression before they go shoot off. So again, that's why I said we might make the playoffs, we might not. Davante Parker had 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. Mike Gesicki, it looks like we did decent. Blocking, yeah. It's just sometimes with rookie quarterbacks, they really do implement the sophomore slump. So they usually sophomore slump. But other than that, they do pretty good. So tackles for loss, 9 tackles for loss for Malik McDowell. 8 sacks for Josh Sweat, 8 for Charles Harris, 7 for Devon Godshaw, and a few for the rest of them. Xavier Howard with 4 picks, Minka Fitzpatrick with 3, Roquan Smith with 2, 2 for DeJuan Price, 1 for Kiko Alonso, and 1 for Jerome Baker. And I don't really think we've won any awards. I'm not even gonna check. 3-13, man, yikes. Looking at it, Price grew to an 85, it looks like. Rashad Jones is decreasing fast. We need to find someone. We actually did. I don't know why. Quick development, why has he not been starting? We might trade away Rashad Jones. So we're just going to sim to the offseason. I did not know we had that quick development guy there. You might need to start him. Why haven't we been starting him, honestly? The guy looks pretty nice. Yeah, we're going to just try to make a playoff push. This is year 4. And I think on this one, if we do make the playoffs, because it is starting to get a little bit late, I'm recording pretty late. So we're going to try one more year. We're going to try to make the playoffs. And I'm just going to try to do everything in my power to make the playoffs. Off-season acquisitions, we're going to do a lot. And also, I have to use our Coach XP. That is something I have not been doing. So we're going to spend our Coach XP. And we're going to go to player acquisition. And before I do that, we already have the quarterback training. We're going to get the O-line training boost. It's the first thing we need to get. And then with this one, I'm going to get the DB. And the running back is 4,000. And we're going to go with DB, O-line, and D-line. Because those are probably going to be 3 things that we do try to get. So looking at re-signing players, we need Mike Gesicki back. I need Mike Gesicki back. He has been amazing for us. Kenyon Drake, we're going to see what there is on the market. We need back Minka Fitzpatrick. Laramie Tunsil has been a solid tackle for us. Some test out for agency. I might just franchise tag him. Xavier Howard has been extremely solid for us. And other than that, I think I can get rid of everyone else. Oh shoot, TJ Carey accepted. I didn't even notice that. We can get rid of everyone else here, and I want to see how much the franchise tag is for Laramie Tunsil. It's $9 million. We'll take it. I'll take the franchise tag for right now. And then we're gonna sim to the next week. I'm gonna hope there's someone big in free agency. So hope and pray. 37 million. All right. So Kendall Fuller would actually be really good to have. Same thing with Darius Geis. Both those would be amazing to have. Okay. So I think I'm going to try to go for Kendall Fuller first. Jalen Mills is what? Normal development. Yeah. We're going to go for Kendall Fuller. He's only 25. We're also going to explore to see what else is out there. So I don't trust, because we just have bad luck on getting. Very bad luck. DeAndre Campbell would actually be very nice linebacker, though. DeAndre Campbell would be an extremely nice linebacker. Josh Sitton's the only guy here. We might need to re-sign him. Alright, so we're going to try to get Darius Geis. They're only trying to pay him 90, which is crazy. We're going to pay way over that because that's what we need to do just to get these players at this point. Paying him 101. Alright, we're trying to make the playoffs here. And I'm going to bump up Kendall Fuller's offer just a tiny bit. Because Kendall Fuller is actually in real life a stud cornerback. Surprised he got traded. So we have 100 and 104. I actually do just want to look at some. DeAndre Campbell would be really nice to have too. So we're just going to try and throw all of our money in on this one and get some really good players, some good players for us. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Alright. I think that's good now. I think we are good. Let's see. I predict probably like 1 out of all those. Maybe 1. Maybe. That's like a big maybe. Alright. So, Campbell rejected, which I'm not mad about, but the 2 that we really want accepted actually accepted, which is perfect. That's actually perfect, though. So, let's sim to the draft. That, I can't write that any better. We got another cornerback, and we can get a right outside or left outside linebacker in this draft if we need to. So, I don't really think that's a position of complete need in free agency, so I'm not mad that we didn't get him. So, we missed the playoffs, but again, like they said, some linebacking talent would be amazing, and some guard talent. Well, we do have a good guard, but other guards. So we had the 2nd overall pick. God. Alright. We're trying to make the playoffs this year. So 3-4 pass rushing. No, I don't want a pass rushing guy. That's my biggest thing. I do not need a pass rushing guy. Right outside linebacker. He's only a pass rusher. There's only a pass rusher here. What about left outside? Pass rusher, prototype. This prototype guy actually doesn't look that bad. So I'm going to look for him in the draft, and then also left guard. We're drafting him here. We have to draft. That is actually amazing. 79. God, my eyes got too big. My eyes got way too big. I intend on using all my picks here, so. Anyone on draft boards? No, we got taken. Alright, so guys who are available. Decent. We're going to go with this guy right here. Levon Arrington, good combine. 78 quick development. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, so their second pick, or second round pick. Honestly, can't go wrong with going corner. Or end. 29 bench presses, 3-4 versatile. I want to go for a 4-3 guy with the ends. So, 3-4 versatile, 3-4 versatile. We don't have any right ends. So, I think I might get one of these guys then. 3-4 versatile early first rounder. I think there's something. If he's an early first rounder, I don't trust that. He has good stuff. We're going to go with Terror Trail, slow development, calling it. Decent player, okay. Early first rounder for a reason, I guess. And then coming back with the second pick, I think I'm actually going to try to get a dynamic duo in the backfield. Early first rounder, so I'm not sure. 78 overall, ranked number 4, so this draft class must be trash. Must be actual trash. He's ranked number 4. Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can find someone else at left guard. Second, we'll take him. 72. God damn it. Someone at right guard I could take. So I'm just trying to get this guard talent up. That's what we need. That's one of our biggest things right now. So, right guard. He's 5th, doesn't look that bad. We actually, oh, god damn, I accidentally drafted him. I pressed B, I don't, god damn it. That's my B. That is my B. Huh. Alright. Take away from a cornerback. 66 overall. What I do in 3rd round? Had a pretty good fair chance there. Alright. Now, because I left outside linebacker. 5th, projected to go in the 5th round. Decent stats. Prototype. C tackling is not something I like. Good 40-yard dash. Decent vert jump. Decent. We'll take him. Probably going to be 67. Again, depth. Honestly, we got the guy that we need. Like, we got the guy that we need, so I'm not mad at all. Our wide receiving core, I think, is decent. Like, I would say our wide receiving core is decent. So, but let's just look at our starters right now. Darius Geis in the backfield now, which is nice. I like that. Darius Geis is nice. I'm going to move Davante Parker into our number 1 receiver now. Green's going to be in the slot. And then, yeah, pretty good linebacking core if I do say so myself. We have a developmental safety, but we also have these two. We also have some pretty decent cornerbacks. So let's see if our quarterback could get rid of his sophomore slump and do it. I know when I was actually doing the Giants rebooks, I was doing it a little bit earlier today. And overall, he had a sophomore slump and then just skyrocketed into an MVP season, which was pretty nice if I do say so myself. I actually want to check our quarterback's development tree. I'm not sure if it's still normal. A Pro Bowl would have probably changed that. I'm pretty sure a Pro Bowl changes normal development into like quick or superstar or something. So I will check to see what his development trade is after his preseason is done. I want to check. He's an 84 overall normal development trait, but decent stats. He's out of Miami, so get it for the local boy. Alright, so I will see you guys at the end of this, almost at the midseason. We'll see you guys at the end of the season. See you guys in a sec. Okay, so we didn't make the playoffs. And it looks like everyone is doing, like, we did pretty good, but we went 6-10, which isn't good. But I can just feel that this team has a breakout season in them. So what I'm going to do, and why isn't he starting? Like, actually, why is you have quick development? I don't get why they keep on not starting you. That's actually kind of annoying. But I just kind of, I'm feeling a little bit of a, you know when you kind of just feel something coming on? Well, that's exactly what I'm feeling with this team. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to completely skip draft. There's no rookies that could help us right now. Free agents. So we need to, like I keep on saying, hit big on our free agency. Because there's, I think, I could just feel there's a little bit of a, tiny bit of a breakout season. I actually should have showed the stats. I'll show them after we're done signing free agents. But I could feel there's a little bit of a breakout season coming up. I can just, tiny little tingling feeling. And if we don't make the playoffs again, well, like we tried. We have Roquan McMillan to resign, so we need to resign Roquan McMillan. He has been absolutely amazing for us. But I'm not interested. Well, you're gonna get franchise tagged. All right. Good. Glad we got an offer done. Devon Godshaw. Shoot, we're gonna have no cap. We are going to have 0 cap left. I might have to cut some players. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some players. Alright. Depending on who's in free agency, I'm gonna have to cut some players, honestly. Because if there's a free agent that we absolutely need, I'm going to have to. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Kenny Gall, 86. There are some players here that I think we kind of need. So, some people are getting cut. People that are probably paying a tiny bit too much with. Just going to, who are we paying too much for? There really isn't anyone we're paying super, like, tons and tons amount to. Actually, we can cut Rashad Jones. Like, I'll trade. No, we're going to trade Rashad Jones. We're not going to cut him. We're going to trade Rashad Jones. That makes a lot more sense, so we don't get the cap penalty. Wait, do we still get it if we trade him? I don't know. But I don't want him. Like, he's a good safety in real life, but he's declined way too much. I will take, you need strong safety. I will take a next year 7th round pick for him. You're kidding me. Here. I literally just gave you. Oh, God. Alright. We got rid of Rashad Jones' contract. Still have 8.3 million. Well, no, we don't. We have 13 million now. Alright. There are a few people I need to sign. One of them being Chidobe Awuzie. Xavier Woods. Wow, there are quite a few people I kind of need. So what we're going to do is, first of all, our biggest need is Kenny. We need Kenny Golladay. Superstar development, I need Kenny Golladay. I will overpay you to all hell and back. Alright, that should be enough. I don't know, though. I don't know. And we're going to try just to get him with a signing bonus. That is way too much. Alright, this is where kind of cap gets a little stuffy. We have 96, though. I think our cornerbacks are fine right now. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep just trying to get these two. Advance to the next week. I just need Kenny Galladay. I really do need. If not, we don't get Kenny Galladay. I might need to make some trades. Contract accepted by both. Thank you. Okay. That makes our time a lot easier. You should not be starting. That makes our time 10 times easier. Having Derek Barnett there too. Alright. So Sims to the draft. I'm just gonna sim past the draft. Honestly, I think I'm gonna use my first round pick to trade for someone. Someone that we need. And I think our rookie, well not rookie, second year cornerback now. He has some fight in him. 90 overall already. Reminding me of a young Jalen Ramsey. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the trade center. Usually some crazy people in the trade block during draft time. So let's see who's here. Anyone extra? Tyrell Crosby is here. Wow. Could we get a better left tackle? I mean, I wouldn't be exactly against it. There's no one mega like enticing there, so I think what we're gonna do is we're going to try and get a right guard. We just need a right guard. Why is that? Alright, better. So I'm just gonna try to trade away a first round pick for a good right guard. 94 overall, Andrew, a year old though. He's 94 though. We're gonna take him. I'll give you a first round pick for Andrew Norwell. Should have been on the Giants, but I guess now he's there. Honestly, he really should have been on the Giants. Okay. They made our offensive line all B's. We have nowhere I don't think is a C. Nowhere is a C. All B plus. So all B's are B plus, no B minuses, which is amazing. So we are just going to stimulate the draft because we don't need the draft. And I think I will just see you guys. I'll see you guys in the playoffs because we are making the playoffs this year. Cross my heart we make the playoffs. So I will see you guys in the playoffs. So we didn't make the playoffs again. Honestly, the only thing I can see that this team needs better on is the wide receiving core, which is something I personally should have done better on. But, like, come on, 290 overall cornerbacks. Like, you have to give us some break. It's just because of our quarterback. Like, you need to have a 100 overall quarterback just to get in the playoffs now. Decent season from Darius Geis. Receiving 1,000 yards from Michael Green. Let's put it like this. 1,000 yards from Michael Green, 984 from Mike Gesicki, 834 for Kenny Galladay. Should have probably done a little bit better, if I do say so myself. Only 7 sacks given up by Roquan McMillan. God, he's a tackle machine. 8 tackles for loss. And if there is something else I could say we could have done better, it's a pass rush. But, I mean, yeah. Roquan McMillan, 6 interceptions, 5 for Price, 2 for Fuller, 2 for Minka, 1 for Jerome, 1 for Henderson, and 1 for Howard. Let's see who won the game. We'll see who won the awards. So, yearly awards. Dustin Anderson wins MVP. AFC, Patrick Mahomes, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player goes to Denzel Perryman. Roquan McMillan coming in at number 2. Wow, okay. That's at least pretty good. Jerome Baker was down there. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Grant Sawyer. We don't have anyone in the rookie. We had 2 people in the rookies. Wow. Defensive Rookie of the Year. No one there. But, yeah, so our first pre-recorded one was kind of a bust. We went 7-9. But I think I know what to do for our next one. So, If you guys did enjoy this episode, remember to go leave a like, go subscribe. Only helps me as a growing channel. And I'm gonna put out a video. It probably came out before this about when I'm when I'm posting these videos. Probably like a little schedule. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have an electrifying day, and I'll see you guys a little later. Bye.